What's up guys, how you all doing? I hope you're all enjoying your Saturday. Oh, I nearly kicked the phone over then. My Saturday has been absolutely awesome really. I'm exhausted. It is 4:45 in the afternoon and I've literally just got back. So that was a busy day. And basically what happened was I got up early this morning about 6:30, 7 o'clock, headed up to London and met my parents at about 9:30 at a train station that's sort of halfway in between here and London, and then we all headed up together, got on the tube on the underground together and headed over to the Harley Davidson shop over in West London right by Chelsea Football Club, and we hung around for a little while whilst they got the trike out into the street and they had to take a bollard out and all this, anyway, boring stuff. So we eventually got on the trike after they told us how to ride it and this, that and the other. Like, I don't know, I've been riding motorbikes for 18 years. And so we got on it. My dad went off first of all and had a go. And then he came back and got my mum. My mum got on the back. And in fact, I put videos of this on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go and follow me on Instagram and go through like sort of today's videos or photos. And you'll see all of this on there. I'll leave a link in the description. And so they went out, tested the trike, came back, and then my dad wanted me to go on the back as well. So I jumped on the back, went out with my dad, and we're literally going right down the middle of like Fulham High Street. I forget the name of it now, Ealing Broadway or whatever it is. And Fulham's in West London, very kind of well-to-do area. Loads of people out today because it was a Saturday, and my dad decides to stall the bike at some traffic lights. So I've had to jump off, and everyone's looking at it because we're riding a motorbike essentially with no helmets, even though it's a trike. So trikes you don't have to wear a helmet with. So I've had to jump off, push the bike to the curb. He eventually got it started again, whilst the cars are all still queuing behind us because it's a wide vehicle, so they can't just get past. And then I've jumped back on, and then I couldn't get my leg back over the bike, and it was just like, oh my god, like it was a serious foul facepalm moment for me. Loads of people were looking, it was just totally cringeworthy. Luckily I don't really get embarrassed about anything, so I could give a fuck, but even so, it was a cringeworthy moment. So that was that, and then we sort of finished up there, and this was getting quite late by this time. We was there for a good few hours. And then I took it out as well, so there's a video of me taking it out as well. And I had a quick blast sort of around Chelsea, all around that way. And yeah, you know, I come from a sort of motorbike background, so it was a very weird experience. You know, I've sort of owned Ducatis, Suzuki's, Yamahas, Hondas, all kinds of motorbikes I've had over the years. And riding this trike with 3 wheels was very bizarre because you don't lean around corners, you steer around corners. And because that is not a sort of natural thing, a natural movement if you like, it sort of fights you. So as you're steering around a corner, it's sort of, you're holding it in place. So it's a very strange experience is all I can say, but an enjoyable one. You know, it's a new experience. I've ridden a Harley Davidson trike. There's only one in the country at the moment, so it's a brand new model. You know, so it was quite cool, and you know, to see my dad with a big smile on his face was obviously extremely nice. So I enjoyed that. And then we started to head back. So we jumped on the train, done a bit of a mess around on the tube because of one reason or another. Eventually got back to Bromley South train station, picked up my dad's car, went for a quick spot of lunch. My cat has just decided to start making loads of noise. Went for a quick spot of lunch, and then had to go and pick up my mum's car from the Nissan garage because she's had it in for a service whilst we went up London. So we picked that up. And then we drove down to near where I live in a place called Borough Green and went to test out the Morgan again. So he wanted to test drive the Morgan. Sorry, I got to touch that there because the battery thing came up. So he wanted to test drive the Morgan on the same day that he test drove the trike because he's kind of making his decision between those two. And we went and did that, and at least he could have the roof down and stuff this time because last time it was pissing down with rain. So it was good, a good day all in all. Whilst I was in the Nissan garage, I was looking at Nissan Dukes as well for Jade, but don't tell her that because she'll piss her pants of excitement. But anyway, yeah, so that was pretty much my day. There's not much more to say than that. I think this evening we are going to chill out, watch a movie. I didn't watch Wolf Street film, whatever it's called, Wolf or the Wolf on Wall Street or whatever it is, last night, because by the time we'd eaten dinner and stuff, it was sort of maybe 8:30, and if we would have sat down to watch a 3-hour film at 8:30, Jade would definitely have been asleep halfway through it. So maybe that is something we will do this evening instead. It looks epic though. Martin Scorsese, loved that guy's directing. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, that is it from me, guys, today. I'll be back tomorrow, obviously, with another video. I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. Let me know what you guys are up to down in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.